welcome. This is Sam McEwen and Linda Wilson with Balancing Act, mastering your money, life, and time. Linda, how you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you for asking. So, Linda, where are you located and what do you do?
I am located in beautiful Denver, Colorado, and I'm a coach, mentor, speaker, author, trainer.
Okay. So you mentioned author. What books did you write? That's something I didn't know.
I've got a couple of compilation books out there. I did one with Les Brown, and I did one with Laurel Langemeyer. So,
Awesome. That's so
um,
awesome.
yeah,
So, what's
go
your
ahead.
primary focus in your business?
My primary focus in my business is helping people find their purpose, passion, and path, and kind of putting life into perspective, helping them move on to the
Okay.
next great thing that's coming their way.
Okay. And who have you worked with in the past?
Oh gosh, I've worked with the greats. I mean, I learned from Paul Martinelli, Les Brown, um, Bob Proctor. I've worked with wonderful organizations, wonderful people in my area. I've worked with so many different types of people.
Hmm.
It's uh, it's been really exciting because the different folks that I work with all come from different perspectives and from different situations. And so it's given me a very unique and broad perspective on things.
So I know that one of your primary focus, Linda, is perspective and how to look at things. Could you just give us a brief um, talk about how you approach that with a potential client?
Well, I have a photographer's eye because I was a photographer at one time. And so I approach things as big picture, and then I can narrow in on the individual things that might be showing up in that picture. Perspective is unique to each individual because, like, even if you look at my background, different people will focus on something different in that
Right.
background. They might focus on me, they might say, "Oh, I have a spider plant like that." They might focus on different things. And it's why when you have witness statements for accidents or crimes, or you have people that have all been to the same thing, they come back with something different that they got from it because it's not only what they see, it's what they hear, it's what captured their attention for a brief second, and it can change how they experienced that event. And so it's understanding how to, in a group setting with, say it was an accident, why people saw different things, even if they were standing next to each other. And then, of course, people that were on the other side of the accident saw something different because they're looking at it in a
Hmm.
completely different
Hmm.
angle.
Hmm.
And I use all of that in how I coach with my clients, helping them find a different perspective and look at things differently to help engage their creativity and help them problem solve.
That's awesome, Linda. You know, it's so true. People see things from different angles. I remember John Maxwell's lesson on the beach ball. But final question here, Linda. Why should people listen to you and work with you? And what kind of value do you usually bring to your clients?
I bring a very unique perspective because I have been personally through so many different things that I've fought through and overcome. And
Hmm.
I use the tools that I used to get through those things to help my clients. And the tools necessarily they're not necessarily unique, but my presentation and my interpretation of the tools and how I use them is unique. And that helps my clients in a way that someone else would not be able to.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so my name is Sam McEwen. I am an executive coach, speaker, trainer, and mentor. I have been trained by Dave Ramsey. I've sat under Paul Martinelli and Dr. Rick Ruperto, John Maxwell, just to name a few. I got into coaching because of some pastoral roles. I am an ordained minister, and the pastoral roles put me in a position where people came to me in severe financial distress. Thus, the Dave Ramsey teaching and training. And I am a preferred coach with the Ramsey organization, but that's not truly everything that I focus on. I believe that just like we're talking about here, that balancing act, living in harmony with your money, life, and your time, I think is so important. And people lose perspective of those things. And so that's why I do what I do when it comes to the financial coaching. The rest of it, the trainings that both of us have been through with, especially Paul Martinelli and Dr.
Right.
Rick
And Rick,
Ruperto,
yep,
are so important in mindset and that type of training, don't you think?
it is. And even learning the different, I mean, we've gone through many courses and boot camps and things together, and we come out with different things. To me, it's about how to keep that harmony
Mhm.
with your time, with your life, and with you with the money. Things have been so out of kilter for the last several years that
Mhm.
bringing that back into some kind of harmony with our everyday life and not just our work life, I think is key. Things we just need to figure out how to get back on
Yep.
kilter and continue to move forward and grow.
Yep. I
And
agree.
um, I think we're not through the thick of it yet.
Mhm.
I'm not a doom and gloom person at all,
Right.
and I use a very uplifting perspective with my clients, and
Hmm. Hmm.
and I know you do as well. And
Yes.
there's a difference between planning for being in an emergency versus living like something bad's going to happen. There's a
Right. There's a
difference. There's a
difference.
complete
Yep.
different mindset and different process to do that.
Yep. There's a whole different perspective as when you're looking
Right.
at those types of things. So yeah, I so much enjoy what I do. I've worked alongside of some really good people, and it's so rewarding to me to see clients have the light bulb go on.
Hmm.
And it doesn't matter if it's in their financial lives, in their business lives. We had a group that I taught, uh, a title company, and one of our programs is DISC. And everybody thought they were a different personality type than what they were. And it was so funny to look at it. And you and I have worked with Dr. Rick Ruperto on some of these things. And I look back now, I wished I'd have known a little bit more, but nobody got their style right until after they took the the assessment. But I believe that I can bring out the best in people. I believe that I can take somebody in their financial lives and put them on the right track. I have many clients who are very successful in their financial life, becoming debt free, are debt free, and are on their way to a very healthy and wealthy retirement. And so I have the success stories and the experience to bring people alongside and work with them. And I know you do on the perspective end of it. So we would ask that you would sign up for our, we're calling it a financial masterclass, a financial freedom masterclass. We'll put a link in here, and we'll bring you some good value and some good ideas on how to manage your finances. So Linda, until the next time, this has been Linda Wilson, Sam McEwen with Mastering the Balancing Act between time, life, and money. Thanks for listening.
Great. Thanks for listening, everyone.